Most important thing you have to figure out and prepare yourself for is, when I quit my job, how am I going to take care of myself? You need to figure out, what is the bare minimum money that I need coming in on a monthly basis to take care of myself and my lifestyle. A lot of us live above our means, and we have to figure out how to live below our means if we want to quit our job and live a life of owning 100% of our time, controlling our own financial destiny, right? So you got to figure out the dollar amount. Let's say you want to have $5,000 a month coming in to be able to take care of your lifestyle. But you want that income coming in without you having to do any work. $5,000 a month, $60,000 a year. You would use the rule of 200 to determine what you need to have from an asset, because right now your job is your asset, right? Because that's who pays you. Even though you don't own that asset, it's still an asset because it pays you. You will need to have an asset that you actually own, though, that can generate that money for you without you doing anything. See, that's called passive income. What you're doing right now at your job, that's active income. You're trading time for money. You don't want to trade time for money. You want to be able to go kick back and enjoy the beach, put your feet in the sand, go take a dip in the ocean, but you still got money coming in to take care of you. So the rule of 200 simply states this. You take the dollar amount you want in passive income. And in our scenario here, we're saying $5,000. Times that by 200, that's $1 million. So the rule of 200 says you need to have assets that equal or greater than $1 million in order to produce $60,000 a year in income, or $5,000 a month in income. The way that works is you would take the $1 million, which is your asset, which is your income generating passive income asset. And then you would take that million and you would invest it in something that would pay you at least a 6% rate of return. What would pay you a 6% rate of return right now in today's environment? Well, you can look at the stock market. You can take an S&P 500 ETF. Year-to-date performance on an S&P 500 ETF or index fund is around 17 to 20%. So I could take my $1 million, put it in the S&P 500 and get a real nice return that I would be able to use that income off of that return in order to take care of myself. You could also go buy a piece of real estate. Let's say you took the $1 million and you went and bought a fiveplex. And that fiveplex is generating a net 6% profit in your pocket. That's $60,000 divided by 12. That's $5,000 a month. So you could take the $1 million and put it in a piece of real estate, income producing real estate. There are other ways you can take the $1 million and generate $60,000 a year. The key is to know how much money you need in order to live your lifestyle. You can't leave your job if you don't know that. You can't also leave your job unless you have generated or figured out how to get to the $1 million. A lot of you are going to say, well, hey, I don't have $1 million. How can I leave my job if I don't have $1 million? Well, you can't. See, I couldn't leave my job until I had built my assets to a point where they were able to generate enough money to take care of my lifestyle. So this notion of, oh yeah, just leave your job and you'll figure it out. Now, that's the wrong strategy. What you should be doing while you're working right now is taking that money and investing it in assets. Without assets, how are you going to take care of yourself? Because the assets are what create the passive income. Now, if you're just leaving your job and you're going to say, you know something, I'm just going to do little side hustles and, I'm going to live on the earth, then good luck. See how long that lasts. It ain't gonna last long because it's rough out there living on the earth with no money, no assets. So no, you can't leave your job. You can't leave your job until you create some assets that can afford you to leave your job. I worked in banking for 25 years. But in that 25 years, I took my money that I earned, plus side hustle money, and I invested it in these assets that I talk about. Real estate for income, stock market through paper assets, and businesses. These are the things you gotta invest your money in if you plan on firing your 9-to-5 job. See, I couldn't fire my 9-to-5 job until I got to a point where I actually had assets sufficient enough to generate enough income to take care of me so that I could pay for my lifestyle. Now, you can also do one other option, which is take your skill set that you're working for somebody else and making them rich, right? Because that's what you're doing. If you're employed by somebody, you're working for them to make them rich. They figured out a way how to duplicate their efforts through you to make them rich. That's all it is, guys. Why don't you take your efforts and you do the same thing that the person or company that's employing you has done to you? Take your efforts, start a business, and then hire people and multiply your efforts through other people. Number one thing you gotta do is find a problem people need solving. If you can do that, then you can start a business. It can be a small business, medium-sized business, large business, I don't care. But you need to find a problem people need solving. When I started my business, once I got out of banking, I thought about what my skill set was. And I said, hey, Richard, you have a lot of knowledge around finance. You have a lot of knowledge around investing. Maybe you can take that skill set and help people with it. So I did that. I said, hey, what problem is out there that needs solving? Financial literacy is a problem, the lack of financial literacy. So I said, okay, financial literacy is the problem. And my solution for that problem is me sharing my 25 years of experience in banking, my 25 years of experience in buying real estate for income, investing in the stock market through paper assets, and helping clients start and grow and sell businesses. Take that skill set and start helping people through video. And that's what I did. So I identified a problem, lack of financial literacy. I came up with a solution, my skill set, and then I just started sharing that skill set with the world. And guess what? The people who had that problem of lack of financial literacy, they found me. Why? Because I use social media platforms to let them know I was out there. You can fire your 9-to-5 job anytime you want to, but be prepared from an asset standpoint to be able to take care of yourself, because you're gonna need to be able to take care of yourself. You're gonna need to be able to pay your bills. You're gonna need to buy the basic things you need to live. If you can do that, you can fire your 9-to-5 job. Drop me some comments down in the comment box and let me know what you think about firing your 9-to-5 job. And are you willing to do that? If you want them 12 free stocks from Webull, you gotta click on that link down in the description box. Open up that new Webull account today. Go get that free stock, go get that free money. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing, share the video, smash the like button. Thoughts become things. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. You guys keep chasing your greatness. Never stop believing in yourself. And I'm gonna catch you in the next video. Peace. Today's video is sponsored by my company, RF Financial Consulting. And in my company, I work with individuals just like you through financial mentoring and coaching sessions. And in those 1-hour sessions, we talk about strategies to help you get to your financial freedom, whether it be through real estate investing, stock market investing, creating additional streams of income, credit card arbitrage, or starting and growing a business. If that's something that you might be interested in, there's an email address in the description box of the video.
send me an email and let's discuss if I'm the right fit for you.